you've described that state capitalism arena before, and it comes with securing a manufacturing license with the help of a government sponsor. It's getting billion-dollar loans and building plants with highly engineered technology. Get another billion, build another plant, build plants in different provinces, diversify, and then go after the rest of the world. It seems like an unfair fight, doesn't it?
It really does. People ask, well, how do we compete with that? And that's one of the reasons why I have been, an advisor to the folks in Washington at high levels in the last several years. And the purpose of the tariffs that are in place right now is not simply to protect our domestic industry, but more importantly, to buy time. Number one, because if the gates are open, the Chinese would be in here big time. And then more importantly than buying time, or at the same point, we also want to induce manufacturing inside the United States. And you go, okay, wait a second, does that work? Does that happen? Can that be successful? And the irony here is this is exactly what China did 25 years ago. When I was living there, Jason, they said, we don't have an auto industry. We're not competitive. We're not leaders in technology. We don't have the management team. What do? Oh, first thing we do is we're going to erect these massive trade barriers, starting with tariffs. They had 100% tariffs. They said, we don't want any imports. We don't want any. If you want to sell into our market, you must manufacture inside China. And when you manufacture inside China, by the way, you must form a joint venture and the Chinese side will have 50%. That was the cost of market access into China. I see the current efforts out of DC with the tariffs in a similar vein. I think the Trump administration says, if you want access to the US market, you better manufacture in the US or Canada for access to those markets. Will it work? Only time will tell, but China's already the sort of precedent for, actually, if you look around the world, Jason, imports as a share of the market in Japan, about 5%. Korea, about 10%. China, 3%. And people are up in arms saying, why does the United States have such high tariffs? Well, half of our sales in the US last year were imports. Half. So it's almost like we're late to the party, didn't get the memo. Now we're applying the same principles of saying, oh, tariffs. Maybe tariffs can induce investments in manufacturing inside our country, just like we've seen them do in Asia.
And the collision of economic systems is truly a battle for the future, isn't it? And right now, one side is moving faster, is thinking bigger, is building smarter.
Absolutely true. And we've got to get that sense of urgency like this. It's on, Jason. It's on.